Most men over 50 believe that drinking more water is always good. 8 glasses a day, stay hydrated. You've heard this 1,000 times, haven't you? But here's the truth nobody tells you. If you're still drinking plain water after 50, you might be missing one of the simplest ways to boost your energy, your circulation, and yes, your performance in the bedroom. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. I'm urologist and men's health specialist. Today, I want to open your eyes to something that can completely transform how your body functions. No pills, no expensive supplements, and nothing artificial. As a physician, I've spent years studying how men age, why their energy drops, why their vitality disappears, why that morning firmness slowly fades away. And it all comes down to one small molecule that most men have never heard of. It's called nitric oxide. This molecule controls blood flow. When nitric oxide levels are high, your blood vessels open easily. Circulation improves. Your heart, brain, and yes, your masculinity receive the oxygen and nutrients they need. But after 50, your nitric oxide production drops, sometimes by more than half. That's why you feel slower, weaker, and less like yourself. And here's the shocking part. Plain water doesn't help you rebuild that nitric oxide. In fact, it gives your body zero of the necessary materials to produce it. Think of your body as a factory. Water keeps the lights on, but without the right ingredients, the production line simply stops. That's what's happening inside your blood vessels right now. They're clean, hydrated, but empty. That's why you might feel fine on the outside, but deep down your circulation is slowing. Your energy is disappearing, and your confidence is quietly slipping away. But here's the good news. You can fix this, and it starts with what you add to your water. Not coffee, not energy drinks, but simple natural enhancers that tell your body to start producing nitric oxide again. It's not complicated. It's not expensive. It's science. Real biology that works when you give your body the right fuel. Now, you need to understand why nitric oxide is so critical for every man over 50. Think of nitric oxide as the spark that makes your entire body run smoothly. When you were younger, your body produced plenty of it. That's why you could wake up full of energy, work all day, and still have vitality and vigor at night. But as the years pass, your natural nitric oxide production declines, and everything starts to feel off. Your circulation weakens, your heart has to work harder. Your recovery after exercise takes longer. Even your brain feels foggy. I see this every day in my patients. Men who look healthy on the outside, but deep down their blood vessels are tightening, their cells are aging, and their nitric oxide levels are running out. When nitric oxide drops, you lose your energy, your stamina, your mental clarity, and your confidence. But here's what makes nitric oxide so special. It's the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax, to open up, to allow more oxygen, more nutrients, and more life to flow through your system. When nitric oxide levels increase, you don't just feel younger, your body acts younger. And here's the best part. You don't need medications or surgery to make this happen. Your body already knows how. It just needs the right ingredients. That's why starting today, I want you to stop thinking of water as just something to drink. Start thinking of it as a delivery system, a vehicle for vitality. Now let's clear up a big misunderstanding. Yes, water is vital. You need it for every process in your body. But plain water alone doesn't give your body the fuel needed to actually create nitric oxide. Think of your body as an engine. Water keeps the oil flowing, but without the right kind of fuel, the engine just idles. That's exactly what happens inside your blood vessels after 50. Your nitric oxide factory starts to slow down. Your body needs ingredients, nitrates, amino acids, antioxidants, to kickstart the nitric oxide process. Without them, you're just keeping the factory lights on without producing anything. That's why so many men tell me, "Doctor, I drink water all day, but I still feel tired, heavy, and my energy crashes in the afternoon." It's not water's fault, it's what's missing from it. And when your nitric oxide production stops, you start noticing it everywhere. You breathe a little heavier climbing stairs. You lose that easy confidence in the bedroom. You wake up feeling drained instead of charged. Here's where the magic begins. The first ingredient every man over 50 should add to his water is beet powder. Yes, beets. that deep red root your grandmother probably cooked for dinner. Turns out it's one of nature's most powerful tools for restoring blood flow and vigor. Beets are loaded with natural nitrates. When you drink or eat nitrates, your body converts them into nitrites and then into nitric oxide. What makes beets truly incredible is that this pathway doesn't depend much on your aging endothelial cells. When you use beets, you're giving your body a shortcut. Studies have shown this repeatedly. Just 1 glass of beet-enriched water can increase circulation within hours. That means more oxygen to the brain, more stamina in the muscles, and more responsiveness everywhere else. Men who start their day with beet water often report feeling more consistent energy throughout the day. It's also one of the best-kept secrets for improving circulation in the bedroom. Better blood flow means better firmness, greater satisfaction, but when you combine beets with the next ingredient, the effect multiplies dramatically. Pomegranate. That deep red fruit full of tiny ruby seeds. Pomegranate isn't just a fruit, it's a natural nitric oxide protector. When your body produces nitric oxide, it doesn't stick around forever. It breaks down quickly. That's where pomegranate comes in. Pomegranate is loaded with polyphenols, powerful antioxidants. These compounds act like bodyguards for nitric oxide. They prevent it from breaking down too fast. Think of it this way. Beets turn on the tap. Pomegranate keeps the water running. Together, they're unbeatable. Studies have shown that pomegranate supplementation can dramatically improve blood vessel flexibility, reduce blood pressure, and increase nitric oxide availability. And when your circulation improves, everything improves. Sharper brain function, more oxygen to the muscles, better vigor in the gym and the bedroom. Our next enhancer comes straight from the heart of summer, watermelon. That fresh, juicy fruit contains a powerful amino acid called citrulline. Your body converts citrulline into L-arginine, and arginine is the direct fuel for producing nitric oxide. What makes citrulline so special is that it's far more efficient than arginine supplements. Citrulline bypasses digestive breakdown and travels straight to your cells where it's converted into arginine, right where nitric oxide is made. Men who take citrulline daily see measurable improvements in circulation, vascular flexibility, and even erectile hardness. When you add citrulline, you're unlocking a second pathway for even more nitric oxide production. Beets and pomegranate work primarily through the nitrate-nitrite pathway. Citrulline powers the enzymatic pathway. 2 different systems, 1 incredible result. Then there's pine bark extract, called pycnogenol, one of the most studied natural compounds for improving circulation. Think of your blood vessels as flexible highways. When you're young, they're smooth and expansive. But after 50, these highways start to stiffen. That's where pine bark extract comes in. It helps rejuvenate endothelial cells, the same ones that produce nitric oxide. It protects them from damage, reduces inflammation, and helps them function like they did decades ago. Clinical studies show that men who combined pine bark extract with citrulline experienced significant improvements in erectile function, blood pressure, and vigor in just a few weeks. That's why I call pine bark extract the silent amplifier. It makes all the other ingredients work even better. Let's talk about green vegetable powders. Spinach powder, kale powder, or a quality green vegetable blend. These vegetables are loaded with the same type of nitrates found in beets, but with a wider range of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. When you combine greens with beets, you're giving your body a wider range of natural nitrate sources. These powders also give your body vitamin K, folate, magnesium, and phytonutrients that support your liver, balance your hormones, and increase energy production. Then bring in 2 ancient remedies, ginger and hibiscus. Ginger improves nitric oxide production naturally while fighting inflammation, the silent destroyer of healthy blood vessels. Hibiscus helps relax your blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and promote healthy nitric oxide activity. When you combine ginger and hibiscus, you get something extraordinary. Ginger warms the body, increasing nitric oxide. Hibiscus cools the system, relaxes vessels, and improves blood flow. Together, they bring balance. Finally, add cocoa and tart cherry. Real cocoa is loaded with flavanols, plant compounds that strengthen your blood vessels and help them expand when needed. Tart cherry reduces oxidative stress and inflammation, helping your nitric oxide stay active longer. It also supports muscle recovery, improves sleep quality, and restores energy overnight. Together, cocoa and tart cherry create a 24-hour support system for your circulation and vitality. Now that you know the ingredients, let's talk about consistency. The men who see the best results are those who build this habit into their daily routine. Start your day with a glass of your nitric oxide-enriched water. Then have another glass in the early afternoon. If you're doing this right, you'll start noticing subtle changes within days. Your energy won't crash in the afternoon, your workouts will feel smoother, you'll sleep more deeply. But don't rush the process. Real transformation happens over weeks because you're not just boosting nitric oxide for a day. You're healing the very system that produces it. Your arteries are regaining flexibility. Your endothelial cells are coming back to life. Here's a simple way to start. 1 to 2 teaspoons of beet powder, 1 teaspoon of pomegranate, half to 1 teaspoon of citrulline, 1/4 teaspoon of pine bark, 1 teaspoon of green vegetable powder, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, half teaspoon of hibiscus, 1 teaspoon of cocoa, and half teaspoon of tart cherry. Mix once, store dry, and take 2 to 3 tablespoons daily in water. You can split your mix into 2 drinks to keep your levels stable all day long. So now you know the truth. Plain water keeps you alive, but enriched water helps you thrive. For men over 50, this is the difference between aging slowly and reclaiming vitality. This isn't magic, it's biology. It's your body doing what it was designed to do when you give it the right tools. Start small. Add just 2 ingredients to your water, beets and pomegranate. Drink it daily for a week, then slowly add the others as you progress. Because this isn't just about health, it's about confidence. It's about showing up in your life with strength, clarity, and vitality. You deserve this, no matter your age. Take care of your circulation and it will take care of you. Stay strong, stay sharp, and keep your blood flowing.